best 24 hours I've had in a long time. For those of you that don't know, I'm in a 12-step program. I am 4.5 years, coming up to 4.5 years, clean and sober, and it is very trying at times to stay that way, particularly when things are hard and, you know, having to navigate my feelings or grief or times of high stress without having what my mind tells me is a blowout or a way to let off steam is really difficult. So I've had to find new ways of dealing with that and new ways to feel through that. But what it's done for me has been incredible. You know, I wanted to stop. I was never daily, but I had no off button, which made it quite difficult, I think, for me to really grip on that no, I can't use successfully. It allowed me a lot of excuses, you know, and I'm glad I made the ultimate choice to become abstinent. The cool thing that's happened in the last 24 hours is we do this thing called shares, and a really close friend of mine who is a sponsee, as I sponsor people, and I did a main share last night, and to be sat there, and my sponsor's in the room as well, to be sat there listening to the growth in the other person and listening to a reflection of my own growth and to the positive effects I've had on people through my own recovery and struggles and getting up and fighting again and starting again and then getting knocked down and keep coming back, you know, and how I demonstrate that to others and that gives them courage was possibly one of the finest moments of my life, because I had other sponsees in the room and they, same thing. It's an incredible privilege to be considered a safe space for someone, and I find that wonderful. You know, I do. I find it wonderful. And then, you know, today, I woke up with my black dog, which is what I call my depression. But I didn't let it take over, because I've done so much work that the negative voices that I used to get when I had that feeling, they don't come, because they haven't got anything to grip onto that I've not even spoken about or allowed myself to be open about and change. They've got nothing on me now. You know, I work this and I push myself to go to the gym, and I didn't just work out a little bit. I really pushed myself today, and I came out feeling a sense of achievement. And I've just come out of a meeting and I just feel this supreme gratitude for every moment that's led up to this one. Everyone, even the painful ones. I don't think I have a resentment for anything now. There are things I want to change and I'm moving forward to, but I know some things are out of my control and I need to be patient with. And I can only do the best I've got in the day I'm in. And I think that's the same for you guys, you know. We can only do the best we've got given the circumstances, given the day that we're in and the knowledge that we have, you know. You are learning. You are not human still. You are human being. Human doing. Human experiencing. And that's so important to remember. You know, go out there and make art and love and laugh and cry and experience your lives. Where's the time limit on your dreams? Where is the time limit on doing the thing that makes you happy? And I think I've got more to say at this age, more wisdom to pass on. I've listened a lot more, and I think my best work's ahead of me. I'm proud of my previous, but I think my best work's ahead of me, and I'm excited to hear it. I want to make these music videos and create Exist into something that you guys can experience as well, not just because I want people to enjoy it and monetize it and make a career out of it. I want to experience the day of making those films and watching it for the first time, and I'm excited. Today I stopped feeling any scrap of being a victim, and it's magnificent. So thank you for watching. Have a beautiful night or day wherever you are in the world.